Star Marvel 718. I'm back like a bad bill. This is gonna be my thoughts on slight rant. I know. Of One Piece chapter 1030, the impermanence of all things. All right, you know what? I'm gonna start from the back half and move forward. There's no break next week, which is a great news. Great news. Kid and Law have an awakening abilities or have some degree of awakening. I think that's fucking dope because now we know two things. Either Luffy definitely has awakening or he has an idea of how awakening his devil fruit, or Luffy don't have awakening and when he see what Law and Kid's able to do, that's gonna push our Pirate King to move forward. So like with that and all that, no problem. The fights, action, everything that was going on was cool. All right, now here comes the rant part of this video. Kanjuro, Kiku, Kinemon. Why? Why, Oda? Why are they still alive? Why are they still alive? The way Oda's playing with death in One Piece is kind of like, almost like Dragon Ball. You just can't believe it. Even somebody died, like, okay, we can always bring them back, or they're gonna just come back. Like the significance of like Kinemon dying for his leader, for Momonosuke, was like heart wrenching. We all felt, when Kaido pierced him, and we was just like, damn, like this dude really went out on some G shit. He went like a real warrior. He went out like a real samurai of legends. They all did. And even with Orochi ordering Kanjuro to do like this last fire demon attack, I guess that's a way of like adding more drama to what we already have going on with us at Onigashima or Onigashima. I know people pronounce it differently, but I like Onigashima. It just flows better. Sorry, I'm American. I'm not Japanese. But yeah, man. To me, it's just like you just can't believe Oda now. Like when somebody died. But then now thinking about it, I don't want to say this is foreshadowed, but I kind of had an idea that this was going to happen. And you probably say like, "What do you mean?" Right before the raid on Onigashima, right? When Luffy turned around, he said to the crew, "Let's have like a toast." And they remember, I don't know if you guys watch anime, but if you watch anime, they had a scene where Luffy was about to make a toast, and Luffy said, "No, we're not gonna do this toast unless all the samurais are back." Right then and there, when I seen that, I was like, okay, they're not gonna die. They're gonna survive this somehow. But seeing all that, like I said, that Kiku went through, Kinemon, how they're just back. Like Kiku's damage, I get it. She's on death's door. But the whole thing with Kinemon, the reason why I have a problem with his death, him being the leader of the 9 Red Scabbards, him being like Momonosuke's pretty much, adoptive father and things like that. His death, I felt, would have been like an ace death for Luffy. It would have been so much significance for him to die. That would have been, because like we know Momonosuke is an adult, but mentally he's not an adult. So I think him seeing Kinemon's death or body, that would have made him like, you know what? It's time for me to wake up. It's time for me to evolve as a man. I have to do this. This is my right, my my duty, my responsibility as a leader of these people. No reason why I have a problem with Kinemon's death with Law. When he turned around, he said that Law didn't put him back together. I consider Law one of the smartest people in the whole One Piece universe. Outside of Ben Beckman and things like that, but he's definitely like in my top, let's say like top 5. Definitely top 10, but I'll say like my top 5, right? When it comes to like surgery, him being known as the doctor of death or the surgeon of death, and him having like the X-ray, abilities with his devil fruit and things like that, you tell me he put them together, but not right. So what is this, like a malpractice suit? So like because of his failure, this is the reason why Kinemon's still alive, or he's things like that. So to me, like Kinemon's death holds, or his not death holds a lot of significance of like, I'm not gonna say bad writing because we don't know what the next chapter is gonna hold. But for this moment right now, just currently of chapter 1030, it's an ass pull. It kind of is an ass pull, and I know a lot of times people use ass pulls like in manga or anime, things like that. It's usually like a random power up. But like I said, Kinemon's death to me, it was just I know you guys are like, why you always scratching your head? I do this a lot when I'm thinking. Like that's I'm trying my best to like not do that, but I apologize about that, people. But it's just for me, I'm not gonna give this a chapter rating because I want to hold back my thoughts. Because like me, I was gonna be like, oh, this is a bad chapter, this, that, whatever. But I don't want to knock it down because one, I don't know what I was gonna do with the next chapter. We don't know what because they could be more depth. This could be like he could have been like, you know what? I'm gonna scare the audience into thinking these two died, then bring them back, give them hope, then turn around, take away their hope, and say now there's a false hope, and then he's trying. I don't know if he's trying to do like a whole emotional roller coaster, but if this stands where they are alive, you know, just even after the whole after the Wano arc, I'm gonna have to say it's definitely a bad rating. But I don't know. Like I said, overall, the chapter besides like the false deaths, it was a solid chapter. It was very good. Just seeing how Kid and Law have their awakening, how they was able to use it in conjunction with each other, it's just like, and even with the whole thing they're saying that they do have awakening, but it's taxing. It's you know it drains them, things like that, and it's like a last ditch type of effort type of thing. It's like the Hail Mary. Um, I like that. It's not broken. They can't just spam it and things like that. And seeing how Law can make like a mini room and put it into your body, that right there could be very dangerous. I think that makes him like the perfect opponent for Big Mom. Because Big Mom, they pretty much call it the Iron Balloon. And because he could put the room inside of her and then attack her from within, I think that's great. I think Kid making Big Mom have magnetism and all the two columns breaking, all the pillars and everything like coming down and surrounding Big Mom and attacking like that. I think that's dope. I like to like see if he could do something like with like maybe rocks and earth and like bring things in to crush people because Kid's kind of like I'm not gonna say one dimensional, but all his attacks kind of like crushing type of attacks. But seeing this, how he could like turn somebody into a magic, I think that's real dope. I think that's real dope how Oda did that. Like I said, I'm not gonna give it a chapter rating. I'll try to remember in the next chapter what my rating for this current chapter. I'll do. Like I said, it depends on like what Oda goes with the storyline. Um, but you know what, guys, I think I'm gonna just wrap it up, and leave it like that. Oh, sorry. Again, I did that. Sorry. Cover story, Brooke with ants. At first when I see that, I thought it was a ton of tales. I understand what was going on, but then seeing Brooke it said Brooke stepped to the side for army ants, and it's funny because they still walking on his feet. So it's like either Brooke's feet's that big or the ants is that disrespectful. They're like, we don't give a fuck if you move over to the side. We still gonna walk over your shits. So I thought that was pretty interesting and things like that. But now I'm actually gonna wrap it up. I know. Still a little rusty, still getting this whole formula and everything, down pack and stuff like that. But like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm trying to turn this baby channel to a grown man channel. You know how we do. So I'm on 718. You guys know what I say. Let's have a conversation, y'all.